Hello, Cami here. You guys seem to really like it when I show you practices about unsticking fascia. And that doesn't surprise me because our body-mind situation is kind of all one. So you can definitely break things down, of course, and categorize things into systems and all of that. But it is 100% true that what happens in our minds is also happening in our bodies, and what happens in our bodies also happens in our minds. And this has to do with pain, tension, feeling kind of stuck. Often what we end up experiencing regarding our fascia is just like we just feel kind of stuck. And that can 100% happen emotionally as well. So the good news is that clearing one can help clear the other. So let's see. Let's unstick fascia in our shoulders. This is one that I use with my clients a lot, and they get almost immediate relief. And I think I'm actually even going to sit down just to model with you that you can also be sitting down. My lighting is a little weird. It's late in the afternoon on a Sunday, and I'm getting ready to go do a yoga therapy thing, and I realized I need to give people something, so I'm doing that. Okay, so just start to notice yourself. If you're sitting in a chair, great. If you're sitting on the floor, great. If you're lying down, also great. Notice yourself being supported by the chair, the floor, the bed. Notice your breath. First, both shoulders at once. So when you're ready, draw both shoulders up towards your earlobes. Let your arms stay heavy. So it's only your shoulders moving. Your arms are going to be a little tiny bit of a load. Draw your shoulders up. Hold and breathe. And then slowly release. Slowly release. Pause and notice. I feel like my shoulders may have come down in space just on one pass. Did you see that? I don't know. I don't know if you saw it or not. I feel like I felt it. Let's do another one like that. Both shoulders up. And then keeping your shoulders up, you could also draw both shoulders towards the front. Keep your shoulders up, elevated, draw both shoulders back. Keep them up elevated, bring them back to center and lower. Draw your left shoulder up towards your ear and your left ear down towards your shoulder. And notice what you notice. I'm mostly feeling this on the opposite side of my neck. but you could be feeling something else. First, release your head back up. Very normal to feel clicks and pops and whatnot here. And then lower that shoulder down. I do feel like that shoulder is lower. I don't know if you can see it or not. And that's okay if you're not looking. You don't need to be looking. Okay, second side. Other shoulder up. Same side ear down. Keep this shoulder up, draw your head back to center, and then the shoulder comes down. These moves are deceptively simple. It's actually a lot of brain work going on. Don't overcomplicate things. If you're sitting or standing especially, this next way is going to be easier. You can still do it if you're lying down. But if you're sitting or standing, let your arms be heavy. In fact, I will stand up just so you can see it better. So let your arms be heavy. So we've been elevating. Now we're going to depress. One arm can go down a little bit. So we're moving mostly from our shoulder. We have done side curl together before. If you wanted, you could start to look in that direction and even come into your C curve on that side. Only if you want. This other shoulder, you can kind of play around with moving it forward and backward. You don't have to do that part though. In Somatics, in SomaYoga, we move into conscious contraction so that we can get to conscious release. And then start to come back up. Pause and notice. And then second side is getting a little heavier. Now you may be getting everything that is best for you just by watching these kind of one-off videos. I'm doing this to help people just learn what is SomaYoga, you know. But it really, really is best if you can work with someone for your unique situation. We do meditation, breath work, somatics that are tailored to your situation. A lot of us teach classes. So that's a very accessible way to work with someone like me as you come to a class. All my classes are online and in person. Just some options. Come back up. And then, are you aware? The one direction we haven't gone yet is retraction. So you can retract. So you're pulling your shoulder blades towards each other. It's not as much of a stretch as it's more of like a squeeze. Now, if this is not feeling good to you right now, maybe you needed to bring your shoulders forward first. So move into the contraction and then out. So we'll do that one next. So I came into the retraction first. And now slowly release, release, release. Now we can go forward into protraction. So it'll look kind of like you're rounding, but you're not rounding all the way. We're really just moving from our shoulders. It is some interior rotation. Doesn't have to be a lot, and that's something you can play around with. So I won't get too technical here, but you're right, you may be also interiorly rotating. But we're thinking mostly of protracting, moving this part of our shoulders forward in space. And release, release. Okay, that's taking your shoulders in all three directions. We could do a little twist here. And for our shoulders, a very easy twist is just to kind of take our shoulders for a walk. And then you can let your chin go. You don't have to, though. Okay, guys, I'm going to keep getting ready now. Just wanted to give you a little bit of a unstick your fascia practice and just a little talk about how when we do these things with our physical body, we are also impacting our mind and vice versa. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh, please like, subscribe, all that stuff. Bye.